Now that is a pretty interesting bird. He's a lot of fun to get out here, but as I already mentioned, those birds are not very good copiers or mimickers. They don't pick up different sounds as well as some other parrots do. Now we're about to show you another parrot, but this one happens to be the best type of sound copying parrot in the world. It's called an African gray parrot, and we have one named Alex. Hey there, Alex. Now Alex is just a short nickname. You can say his full name.
Alexander.
Alexander. And Alex is about 30 years old, and he's learned how to say quite a few different things. He even comes out here and starts things off by giving everybody a nice big kiss. There it was. Good job, Alex. Alex is so smart, he can even dance.
Woo!
All right, he's ready to get started. So what we've decided to do is I'm going to tell you guys a fairy tale, and Alex is going to make all of the sound effects for it. Does that sound pretty cool? All right, well, it starts off like this. Once upon a time, Alex was sitting up in a tree in the forest, and along came a man whistling a song. Pretty good. Along came another man, and he said, hello.
Hello.
Alex, I thought he had a deeper voice. That's more like it. Well, it didn't take long before the two men started to talk when one of them got a message on their pager. Well, of course, if you get a message on your pager, you have to get to a telephone. So the men forgot their cell phone, so they had to hike out of the woods and back to their car. Alex, I said their car. Well, apparently their car wouldn't start, but luckily the men did eventually get their message, and it said there had been a lot of action on the stock market. That one used to be a whole lot funnier than it is now. But in any case, they did get their message, and it said there had been, well, actually, according to the market, the time was right, and the time was right to cut down some trees so the men could make some money and buy things for their families. One of the first things the men wanted to buy was a big screen TV so their kids could watch their favorite cartoon. Popeye, if anyone remembers that. And the parents, they wanted to watch their favorite movie, Bridge and the River Kwai. Well, Alex was listening to this conversation, and he started getting a little bit worried because he knew if the men cut down the trees, the animals would lose their homes. So Alex decided to go out and warn all of his friends. He started off by warning his friend the cat, very large cat, and he continued through the forest where he saw his friend the horse. He even went and warned his friend the whippoorwill and the little owl. How about the owl? Very good. And then Alex came across the most endangered animal of all, the rubber ducky. Remember I said this was a fairy tale, right? It could happen. But wait, fairy tales are supposed to have happy endings, and this doesn't sound very happy. It sounds like the people are going to cut down the trees, the animals are going to lose all of their homes, and there'll be nothing left but ghosts. Oh, very scary. But luckily for the men, they did eventually come to their senses, and they realized that the trees were better off left where they were, so the animals would have places to live. So they looked up at Alex and they said goodbye,
Bye.
and then they waved. And they all lived happily ever after. That's Alex. He's our African gray parrot. Good job, Alex. Great job, everybody.